Hello, I'm Lilibet Diaz, and this is explanation of lesson plan number 6. In informative data, we have the theme, the supernatural, and this lesson is created for students of third baccalaureate, which proficiency level is elementary. This lesson plan has a duration of 45 minutes, and so here we have the TEFL objectives. So the first one is the listening objective, and here students have to get main ideas and take notes. In speaking, they have to discuss ideas, share opinions, and describe pictures and past events. In reading, they have to scan information and recognize new vocabulary. And in writing, they have to construct their own report from their ideas and use adjectives of appearance to make descriptions. Related with the methodology, I use the communicative language teaching, oral physical response, audiolingual method, and the strategies are whole class work, visual scaffolding, role play, read aloud class, and pair work. In the anticipatory set, uh, first I will place a poster about the chupacabras and another about Bigfoot, and I will ask the students to observe the characteristics of both creatures. In the main teaching input, the warm-up activity, it consists that I will read the text, the text. What is the chupacabras? And the Bigfoot creepy creatures news. And I will ask the students to describe each creature in the image with their words. And I will write each description, and then I will say, for example, the chupacabras is smaller than a Bigfoot, or the chupacabras is the best known creature in Latin America. And after having made these comparisons between both creatures, I will show the structure of comparative and superlative sentences on the board. Then I will ask the students that in pairs, each student have to choose a creature and create a dialogue about what which they think is the most terrifying creature. And I will monitor the groups, making sure they practice the dialogue and in pairs, and I will listen to the pronunciation of the students. And finally, I will conclude with the class by reviewing the topic briefly. So, in modeling, I will explain to the students about the activities to be developed in a guided and in a independent way. And for this, I will explain to them that it's necessary to do a comprehensible reading and then solve their activities. So I will explain to the students that in a guided way, they will solve page 30 of their basic text, and they have to fill in the blanks correctly. And they also will work on some activities in their worksheet. And then they will fill in a table with their own ideas in their notebook about UFOs, and I will warn them that all activities will be evaluated for me. In the guided practice, here we have the example of the worksheet that the students have to use, and here they will read the descriptions. Here we have 4 short descriptions of this mythical creature, and they have to match each description to the image. In the second activity, they will read a short description of each creature, and they will fill in the blank spaces with the correct words and match the images with lines. Here we have the short descriptions, and here are some images of mythical creatures. And in the independent practice, students will fill out this mind app, about UFOs, using their own ideas, and then they have to create a sighting report using the information of these first activities. So here we have the format of the report, and they have to use their ideas to make this activity. In the assessment, the students are shown a poster of some Latin American creatures, and they will be asked to choose a creature, and they have to describe its main characteristics uh, using adjectives of appearance. The close review and follow-up, the class will be concluded by reviewing the topic briefly, and for homework, they will interview a family member or maybe a friend about whether they or someone they know has experienced an encounter with one of these creatures, and to make a report about the sight using the previous format, of course. So, and this is the end of this presentation, and thank you so much.